Asterisk she let two guys run a train on her while wearing the $15,000 ring I gave her. It was caught on camera. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I didn't even text her back. I just disappeared. Erased myself like I never existed. She still doesn't understand how I found out, or how fast I was gone. I'm 30. Name's Wes. I work rotational shifts on a drilling rig out in North Dakota, 2 weeks on, 1 week off. The hours are long, but the pay, stupid good. I don't live flashy. Quiet guy, 1-bedroom condo in Billings, Montana. Drive a Tacoma, paid in cash, owned to rentals in Missoula. Almost done paying off the second. I met Brooke 3 years ago. She was 25, pharmaceutical sales, funny, fit, wore Lululemon like a second skin. We met at my buddy Joel's backyard crawfish boil in Bozeman. She showed up in a sundress and boots, smiled like she owned the place. We hit it off instantly. She wasn't put off by my rig schedule. In fact, she loved it, said it made our time together feel special. 6 months in, she moved into my place. She learned how to budget. I taught her about investment property. We talked about early retirement, trips to Banff, building a deck with a hot tub. She liked to post fitness videos online. Her little side hustle. I didn't mind. I never cared about views or likes. I thought she was loyal. Thought we were solid. I proposed last Christmas. Quiet trip to Lake Tahoe. Just us. Candlelight dinner. Private balcony. Custom ring with a rare pink diamond. $15,000. Sourced from a private dealer my cousin knew in Nevada. She cried, said it was perfect. Posted about it for weeks. My forever rock, she called it. Wedding was set for November. Venue in a vineyard outside Portland. Expensive. Picturesque. Hers. I handled the money. She handled the planning. I trusted her. Her bachelorette trip. Gold Coast. 8 girls, 1 suite. And apparently no morals. She sent me pictures Friday night. Dressed up, cocktails, some Magic Mike show. I was back on shift, deep in a double overnight. We texted between drilling sequences. Miss you so much already, she wrote. Can't wait to be your wife. That was the last message I got. Saturday night went silent. I assumed they were out late. Sunday morning, 5:14 a.m., I'm halfway into my coffee, boots on, ready for the crew meeting, when my phone buzzed out. It was an Instagram story from her. Maid of honor, Alana. Brooke's best friend since college, one of those Botoxed influencers who films everything like it's content. The story was locked to close friends. I shouldn't have seen it, but Brooke had asked me to follow Alana back when we got engaged and support my girls. She said it was a video, 40 seconds long, shaky, half-drunk voice narrating. One last ride for the bride, Alana laughed. Then the camera panned. My bride, on a bed in a hotel. Surrounded by guys, she was gripping the sheets, laughing, hair in a mess, and her ring, my ring, flashing in the dim light as she moaned. No hesitation, no shame, just pure, athletic energy. Looking straight at the camera like she was proud of it. Then one of the girls said something that stabbed me in the chest. Wes could never handle this combo. They all laughed. I didn't punch anything, didn't throw my phone, didn't say a word. I watched it again and again. Then I screen recorded it. I still had 4 days left on site. 4 days to finish my swing. 4 days to plan the most methodical disappearance of my entire life. Because see, what Brooke never understood is I don't react with rage, I operate with precision. Asterisk. 4 days. That's all I needed. First, the wedding. I'd already put down $9,000 for the vineyard. Final payment $24,000 was due next week. I mailed the venue saying there was a family emergency. Told them we had to postpone indefinitely. They offered to hold the deposit for another date. Perfect. Then came the caterer, the photographer, the flower vendor, and the DJ, all refundable with 30 days notice. I wrote every one of them while sitting in a trailer during my lunch break, eating beef jerky and watching the sunrise. Said we were dealing with a death in the family. Every single one of them gave me full refunds. The honeymoon in Costa Rica, canceled into clicks. American Express Platinum covers flexible bookings. I didn't even have to call, just pressed a button. Then, the ring. She loved that ring more than she loved me. Pink diamond, 2.1 carats, custom setting, platinum band. Every third photo on her Instagram was her hand casually holding a coffee or brushing her hair so the diamond would catch the sun. She called it her trophy. I texted her that Wednesday. Hey babe, thinking about taking the ring in for a professional cleaning before the wedding. That place in Billings does pink diamonds. Can you leave it on the kitchen counter? I'll grab it Friday when I land. She replied in under a minute. Oh my god, why yes. That's so sweet. Can't wait to see you. Missed you so much last weekend. Girls are jealous of how amazing you are. I'm seriously the luckiest. I nearly threw up reading it. Instead, I texted, love you too. See you Friday, Thursday night. I booked a rental truck. Not U-Haul, too obvious. I chose a mid-size cargo van through Turo under a work friend's account. Paid cash. No digital trail. Friday, 6:05 a.m. I landed in Billings. She was at a client meeting. Her car wasn't in the driveway. The house was exactly as I'd left it 3 weeks ago. Tidy, organized, deceptively peaceful. The ring was in its velvet box on the kitchen counter. A note beside it, "Can't wait to wear this forever. Love you, future hubby." I pocketed the ring, opened a new duffel bag, packed my essentials, passport, my grandfather's old military watch, a binder full of tax returns, titles, deeds, my laptop, my journals, my dad's signed Yankees baseball. Everything else, irrelevant. I didn't touch a single thing that belonged to her. I walked into our bedroom one last time. Her side of the dresser was cluttered with makeup, perfume, fake lashes, a gym bag half dipped in the corner, her water bottle from Pilates on the floor. It looked like a life still in motion. Like nothing had happened, but everything had. Back in the living room, I grabbed my router, reset it, removed all connected devices, canceled our joint Netflix, Hulu, and Spotify, changed all the passwords to my personal accounts, and linked my banking info from her Apple Wallet. Then I activated vanish mode, blocked her on everything. Phone blocked, Instagram blocked, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, even LinkedIn blocked, blocked her friends, blocked Jax, blocked Gay Rory, blocked her mom, her sister, her cousin in California, everyone. I knew what was coming. The panic, the confusion, the avalanche of texts. I left the house by 3 p.m. Drove straight to a one-bedroom rental in Helena that I'd been renovating and hadn't listed yet. Clean, furnished, empty. It became my hideout. At 6:17 p.m., she texted, "Hey babe, you home yet? 7:02 p.m. Call me when you land." "Okay, I'll order Thai." 8:33 p.m. This isn't funny. You okay? 9:11 p.m. I swear if this is a prank I'm gonna lose it. 10:45 p.m. I'm calling the police if you don't answer. By midnight, my phone had 17 missed calls. Saturday morning, she realized she was blocked. That's when her hysteria really kicked in. She tried to call my parents in Ohio. They didn't answer. I'd already told them everything. Sent the video to my older sister, Rachel, and to my cousin who's a lawyer. By Saturday night, she was messaging my coworkers on LinkedIn, telling them she was concerned for my mental health, that I had ghosted her out of nowhere, painting herself like the worried finca cutie. They knew the truth. Sunday morning, my phone rang. It was the jewelry store where I'd bought the ring. "Hi, this is Amy at Everlight Jewelers. Your fiancé just came in asking about your cleaning request." I laughed. "I'm not engaged anymore. Haven't been since last weekend." Amy paused. "Would you like us to refuse future service requests on that piece?" "Yes. Also, tell her I don't exist." "Got it." She posted a TikTok that night, crying in her car. "My fiancé vanished. I don't know what happened. I just want to talk." 50,000 views in 2 hours. The comments split. Half called me a coward. The other half said, "Check her story archives." But there's a reason. Then someone did. They found Alana's deleted footage. Screenshots surfaced. The truth was out. And Brooke had no idea. I hadn't even started yet. Asterisk. She had no clue what was coming. The first TikTok got her sympathy. A tearful "my fiancé ghosted me" post. Soft music in the background. Mascara streaked down her cheeks. We were getting married in 3 weeks. I don't know what I did wrong. It went viral. By Sunday night, the video had over 80,000 views. People were in her comments. "Girl, fight for your man. Maybe he's struggling with mental health. Men always run when it gets real." She was eating it up, replying to comments, posting old engagement photos, creating the perfect image of a poor, abandoned bride. But the internet is vicious. Someone scrolled back through her Instagram, found her bachelorette trip highlights, noticed something odd. Her maid of honor Alana had recently deleted several story posts. That's when the digital detectives showed up. Screenshots from that Gold Coast weekend started surfacing. Locations matched. Dates lined up. Someone had screen recorded the original story before it got wiped, the one with Brooke in the hotel room, the 2 guys, the ring. It didn't take long. One comment changed everything. "This you." Under her video, someone posted a frame-by-frame screenshot from the clip. It was unmistakable. Her face, her ring, her small. By Monday morning, she was trending, for all the wrong reasons. She posted a second video. "Okay, yes, I made a mistake. One night, I drank too much. I didn't know what I was doing, but the internet didn't care. You knew exactly what you were doing. That ring didn't slip on by accident. One mistake." Try to of Jax and Rory. People started digging deeper. They found Jax's gym page. Then they found his fiancée Sarah, a dental assistant in Portland. Someone tagged her in the comments section under Brooke's second video. Sarah saw it. By Tuesday afternoon, Sarah had posted a bonfire video of her burning Jax's uniforms in her backyard. She tagged his gym, tagged Brooke, caption, "Hope it was worth it. I've got the receipts." The gym fired him the next day. Worry's situation unraveled too. Turns out, he wasn't gay. He had a girlfriend, Natalie, who found out when someone messaged her screenshots on Instagram. She didn't go public, just kicked him out of their shared apartment and told his rugby team exactly why. He was benched indefinitely for conduct reasons. And all this, I was sitting in my rental, watching it happen in silence. I didn't comment, didn't reply, didn't like anything. I just watched the floodgates break. Brooke, meanwhile, was spiraling. She posted another video. "I lost everything. My fiancé, my job is in jeopardy, all because of one mistake. He ghosted me instead of being a man and talking to me. Wrong move." The comments flipped instantly. "You got tag-teamed at your own bachelorette. What was there to talk about? He gave you a ring. You gave him trauma. One mistake. Try to de-asterisk-us. ***. Her follower count dropped overnight, from 14,000 to under 9,000. Sponsors started pulling links. Her fitness brand deleted her affiliate code. She tried to play the victim harder. Posted another crying video, then a smiling one, trying to control the narrative. Didn't work. By Wednesday, her story was everywhere. Reddit threads, YouTube drama channels. A podcast did a full 40-minute segment titled, "Bride Gets Exposed. Mid-train fiancé vanishes like a legend." I was the legend. I still hadn't spoken to her. She started emailing me through my work address, the one listed on public drilling records. Email 1, "I just want to explain." Email 2, "Please let me talk to you. I'm not okay." Email 3, "They're all turning on me. I need to fix this." I ignored every single one. She called my mom. My mom hung up. Then came the legal threats. Her parents tried to reach out and demanded we reimburse them for their portion of the wedding. Thing is, they hadn't paid a cent. Every deposit had come from me. I had receipts. I sent them all to my lawyer friend Mark. He replied in one sentence, "Everything's in your name. She has no claim." Meanwhile, she lost her job. Her employer, a major pharmaceutical brand, had found out about the scandal through the viral videos. HR reviewed her public posts and determined she violated their professional code. Official reason: damage to corporate image and conflict of conduct. They didn't fire her immediately. They gave her a resignation option. She took it, then filmed a video from her car. "I just want to start over. This shouldn't define me. I was under pressure. I was drunk. I thought we were strong enough." The comments were brutal. "You cheated in 4K, sis. Actions have consequences. Welcome to reality." She turned off comments. I watched quiet. Every time I felt tempted to reach out, I'd open the screen recording, that frozen moment where she looked into the camera, smiling. The ring catching the light, like it was a joke. That was my closure. Was my revenge. By Thursday, she did something I didn't expect. She showed up at my parents' house, crying, barefoot, with a suitcase. My dad opened the door. She begged to speak to me. He told her to get off the property before he called the cops. She left sobbing. That night, she posted a final TikTok. "I just want him to tell me it's over. He owes me that." No, I didn't. She cheated. She laughed. She wore my ring while getting split by 2 guys. All I did was leave. ***. By the next week, she was completely unraveling. She'd lost her job, her reputation, her sponsors, her friends, and now her sanity. She started posting old videos of us, engagement photos, vacation clips, us in Miami 2 summers ago, laughing on the beach, me, in sunglasses, kissing her forehead. The caption read, "Tell me this meant nothing to you." People in the comments weren't buying it anymore. "You filmed yourself cheating. This is manipulation. You're not the victim. You're the cause. Posting memories doesn't undo the reality you created." She tried everything. She messaged my cousin in Cincinnati, told him she needed help reaching me, that she was worried I was mentally unwell. He told her to lose his number. She emailed my company's HR claiming I'd abandoned her, left her financially stranded, that she feared for my well-being. Forwarded it to my supervisor. He asked me if I was okay. I said I was better than ever. He didn't ask again. But Brooke wasn't done. She found the jeweler, walked in, demanding to know if the ring had been brought in for cleaning. The same story I'd told her. She thought she'd catch me. The jeweler recognized her immediately, called me from the back room. "She's here, asking about the ring. Tell her nothing. I'm no longer your client." He understood. He came. back out and told her he couldn't discuss client history. She caused a scene, screamed that I'd stolen her ring, that she was going to call the police. They escorted her out. She posted the next TikTok from her car shaky, wild-eyed. Stole my engagement ring. It was a gift. You can't take back gifts. She tagged me, the jeweler, the store location, even her lawyer cousin in the post. That didn't go the way she wanted either. Comments lit up. Google conditional gift laws. Babe, no marriage. Number ring. It's literally a legal thing. You wore that ring during a group project. It's done. Her cousin must have looked it up, because the next day, I got a cease and desist email from her family's lawyer. I forwarded it to Mark. He replied an hour later. Their argument is invalid. Ring was a conditional gift tied to marriage. No marriage equals no ownership. Legally airtight. They won't push it further. They didn't. And then, she went nuclear. On a Thursday morning. I got 14 missed calls before 9 a.m. texts from my friends. Screenshots. Phone screenshots. All showing the same thing. Brooke had posted a photo of a positive pregnancy test. Caption, maybe this will make him talk. My hands didn't even shake. I called Mark immediately. Take care of it. I said. He reached out. Sent one message. You are pregnant. Provide medical documentation immediately. If this is false, we will pursue defamation and emotional damages. She deleted the post within an hour, then posted another TikTok. Okay, that was from a few months ago. I was just emotional. It wasn't recent. Please stop attacking me. Her follower count dropped under 2,000. Brands weren't touching her. Friends stopped responding. The girls from The Bachelorette unfollowed her, even Alana. One of them publicly commented, I don't condone what happened. I was sick over it. I cut ties. The video replies kept circling back to one thing, the ring, the betrayal. Silence. Because I still hadn't said a single word. That was driving her insane. She wanted drama. A fight. A sobbing reunion. She wanted me to scream, to curse, to tell her how badly she hurt me. But I didn't. I did nothing. And the silence. It was deafening. She kept pushing. A week later, she showed up at my condo in Helena. I saw her on my Ring camera, standing at the door in leggings and a hoodie, hair a mess, holding her phone. She knocked, and knocked. Wes, I know you're in there. I saw your truck. Please, just talk to me. I kept watching Formula One, made eggs, ate slowly. She stayed for 20 minutes, then said, if you don't open this door, I'll sleep on your porch. I called the police, reported a trespasser with a history of harassment. Told them I had video proof of her cheating and a restraining log of her previous behavior. SQAD cars showed up. Told her to leave. She cried. She argued. They escorted her to her car and followed her down the street. She posted about it. Of course, he called the police on me for trying to fix things. Didn't matter. Her last offenders were gone. Comments. Read. That's stalking now. He's allowed to move on. You're not entitled to closure. This isn't love. This is obsession. Her TikTok account went dark 2 days later. Instagram. Deactivated. Her friends silent. She'd lost everything. And still, I said nothing. That was the point. The more she flailed, the calmer I became. The quieter I was, the louder her guilt screamed. Because the worst kind of revenge is peace. Asterisk. I hadn't heard anything for a week. No calls, no police, no TikToks, nothing. For a second, I thought it might be over. Then she showed up. At my job site. It was a Monday morning. The sun wasn't even up yet when the gate security called me. Hey, Wes, we've got a woman here. Says she's your fiancée. Says it's urgent. Should we let her in? My stomach dropped. Not out of fear, out of disgust. No, I said calmly. I don't have a fiancée. Understood, the guard said. We'll handle it. She sat there, in a rented Hyundai, blocking the access road, in the middle of nowhere. She must have flown into Bismarck, rented a car, then driven hours just to show up unannounced. Security told her she wasn't authorized. She argued, begged, said it was a family emergency. They gave her 15 minutes. She refused to leave. They called the police. She sat in that car for 6 hours. No food, no bathroom, 94-degree heat. Her makeup ran. Hair stuck to her face. A total mess. She posted a video from the car, red-faced, sweaty, livid. He's a coward. He's hiding behind security. He's not a man. He's a monster. People weren't buying it anymore. You flew across the country to harass someone. This isn't love. It's scary. Leave him alone. This is what consequences look like. That was the last video she posted. Her TikTok account vanished the next morning. Later I found out she didn't delete it. She was banned. Multiple harassment reports. Platform action. Gone. 2 days later, I got a call from my mom. She sounded Amused. She's back in Ohio. Showed up at our house again. What did Dad do? He told her if she steps foot on the lawn again, he's pressing charges. She cried. Said she just needed to say goodbye. She already did. In that video. She wanted to give you a letter. I don't want it. Mom hesitated. She looked awful. Like she hasn't slept in days. I'm not responsible for that. No, you're not. They shut the door. A week later. Her sister sent me an email. Subject, you've destroyed her. Message, I hope you're happy. She's lost her job, her apartment, everything. She had one night of weakness, and you turned it into a public execution. You could have just talked to her. Instead, you've ruined her life. I didn't reply. She hadn't ruined her life in one night. She ruined it with every lie she told, every video she filmed, every time she turned the camera on and thought she could spin the narrative. She ruined it by wearing that ring, while doing what she did. She was never sorry. Not until the consequences showed up. The apartment, gone. Turns out, without a job, she couldn't keep up with rent. Her parents refused to cover it. She moved back into her childhood bedroom in Ohio. The same one with glitter paint on the ceiling and a poster of One Direction on the wall. She posted about it on a backup Instagram account. This wasn't supposed to be my life. I was planning a wedding. Now I'm living with my parents again. No one cared. Her last post had 127 likes, 0 comments. She deleted it within an hour. I didn't feel joy. Not really. What I felt was confirmation that I hadn't overreacted, that leaving quietly, with dignity, was the most powerful thing I'd ever done. Meanwhile, I was thriving, picked up extra shifts on site, pulled in almost double my usual take home. No distractions, no drama. Just pure clarity. I moved into one of my vacant rentals, a top-floor condo overlooking the Yellowstone River. Peaceful, quiet, fully paid off. I bought a new bed, new sheets. Replaced anything she had ever touched. Started seeing someone new. Emily. She's a geologist on the crew. Smart, quiet, no social media. No attention-seeking. We keep it casual and simple. We hike on weekends, watch old movies. She asks me questions. Listens to the answers. It's easy. She doesn't know about Brooke. Not in detail. Just that there was someone once and that it ended. She didn't pry. And that's what I needed. One night, over beers with the guys, someone brought it up. Dude, I heard about what happened. You're the guy who ghosted his cheating fiancée. That was you, right? I didn't answer. Another guy new hire from Texas chimed in. You're a legend, man. You didn't scream. You didn't post. You just dip. Left her with the silence. Someone else added. That's worse than screaming. That's like psychological warfare. I laughed once. Sipped my drink. I wasn't trying to be a legend. I was just done giving energy to people who didn't respect me. Done trying to fix what was already broken. Done believing that yelling would somehow make someone understand what they already knew. I left. And that was enough. The wedding day came and went. November 18th, she posted one final thing, an old photo of us from 3 years ago, smiling at a lake, sitting on the hood of my truck. Caption, today should have been the happiest day of my life. The comments were off. The likes were few. Someone reposted the hotel video underneath it on Reddit. It went viral again. She deleted her account the next morning. She was finally gone. And still I said nothing, because in the end, silence is not weakness. It's survival. Asterisk. 3 months later, I sold the ring. Found a high-end private dealer in Bozeman who specialized in rare stones. He took one look at the Argyle pink diamond and offered me 11 grand. Said it would be gone within a week. Some billionaire's trophy wife in Miami would wear it next. I pocketed the cash. Used to have to take my crew on a week-long trip to Tulum. 8 guys, 1 villa, ocean view. The exact place Brooke and I had booked for our honeymoon. We even stayed on the same dates. I posted a single photo on Facebook. 8 beers, 8 guys, sunset in the background. Caption, found better company. Didn't tag her. Didn't need to. People figured it out. She saw it. I know she did. That same night, her sister sent a final message. She saw your post. She hasn't left her bed since. Is this how you move on? Yes. Exactly like that. Because what no one told her is that cheating is one thing, but flaunting it, filming it, and wearing my ring during it, that's a crime of ego. A betrayal so stupid, so public, so smug it deserved silence. The kind that echoes for months. After that trip, everything got quiet. No more emails. No more fake profiles. No more crying TikToks. She was done. Then, 6 months later, I got a letter. Real paper. Handwritten. 10 pages. It came to my parents' house. My mom called and asked if I wanted it. I said no. Burn it. She did, but not before scanning it. Just in case. I read the digital copy one night, and full. She apologized, again and again. Said she couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, that she woke up every morning thinking about me, about the ring, about the moment I left, and never came back. She said she missed my silence most of all. She thought she could handle anything, except being ignored. She ended it with, I know I don't deserve you, but if you ever want to hear my voice, just say the word. I deleted the file, because I already had heard her voice. In that video. Moaning, laughing, looking at the camera like I didn't exist. And the thing is, once someone shows you who they are, not once, but completely, you don't need their words. You need distance. That's what I gave her. And that's what finally destroyed her. She moved out of her parents' house eventually, got a job at some vitamin store in Cleveland. No social media. No followers. No sponsors. My buddy saw her once at a strip mall in same leggings she wore in the video, hair in a bun, ringing up some old guy buying protein powder. She looked gone, not sad, not angry, just empty. She asked about me. He told her he didn't know me anymore. She cried at the register. I wasn't surprised. You can't cheat that loud, then live that quietly. I, on the other hand, had moved again, bought a house near Glacier National Park, 2 bedrooms, fire pit, backyard that opens up to the mountains, paid in full, with the money I saved from canceling the wedding, the property I'd wanted to buy with her. I bought alone. The life I was building for us, I'm living it now without her. Sometimes I still get messages from strangers, people who saw the saga unfold on Reddit, on YouTube, on some podcast called Silent Savage. They call me a legend. Say I'm cold-blooded, say I should have blown it up more, gone public, sued her, humiliated her, but I didn't need to, because every morning she wakes up in a quiet apartment with no ring, no fans, no fiancé, no audience. She remembers what she did, and every time she thinks of me, she hears nothing. That's the part that gets her, not the loss, not the shame. The silence, that silence, was mine, and I gave it to her like a gift wrapped in regret, because in the end, there was no speech. No closure, no cinematic monologue. There was just a man, packing quietly, while his fiancée got double-teamed in a hotel room. There was just a house, with one note left behind, thanks for the memories. And there was just one man walking away, calm, steady, unbothered, as her entire life caved in behind him. She wanted attention. She got oblivion. She wanted my anger. She got absence. And now she doesn't even get my name. So here's my question to you. If the person you loved most betrayed you this deeply, would you scream, or would you disappear? Like I did, let me know in the comments. Asterisk. That's the end of today's story. Did things turn out the way you thought? Or were there some surprises along the way? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you haven't joined the community yet, now's the perfect time. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you're always the first to catch new stories. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next adventure. Asterisk.